Good evening and welcome to another episode of Capsules of Love. I am your host, Richard Albert Lawrence Sr. And remember what God's word says. God's word says, yes, I love you. A resounding yes, I love you with an everlasting love. On this episode of Capsules of Love, for the next few moments we're going to be here for, let's do a video that's going to be a bit lighthearted. Laughter is good medicine. You heard the phrase, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But have you heard this one? It takes more muscles in your face to make a frown than it takes to actually smile. So for you folks that walk around always angry, always upset, not smiling, not laughing, understand that you're not only stressing yourself, that sad countenance that you keep on your face, that thing that you do that makes you look angry and miserable, you're burning a lot much more calories, putting on a lot more stress. You're walking around with a whole lot of baggage, not only in your mind, body, but also displayed on your face. Imagine you have to make your face up. You know how many muscles it must take for me to make my face look all mashed up and look like that? But do you know how much muscles it takes for me to actually put a smile? And look how beautiful your face look. Look how handsome you look. Look how beautiful and sexy you look when you smile. Even if you don't have a full set of teeth. I've seen people without teeth in their mouth. When they smile, even for someone who has lost all their teeth, and they choose not to get dentures, and they smile, it still looks better than your face having a frown on it. Laughter is good medicine. When you laugh, let me share a few things what happens to you. All the cells in your bodies get excited. That's the endorphins, like how adrenaline runs into your body when you're either frightened or scared. That fight or flight scenario that causes adrenaline to take your body over. The endorphins, when you're a person that laugh, and when you're a person that's always happy and smile, it causes the cells in your body to be happy and joyful and smiling too. Here's something else it does. It also changes the atmosphere around you. It changes the atmosphere in your home. It changes the atmosphere in your cubicle at work, in your work environment, wherever you are. I know a young lady, she said when she goes to work, 5 o'clock in the morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And people are like, why are you so happy and jolly? Some people are not a morning person. I get it. But do you see? Her whole being changes, and she walks into a room, she walks into a job, she walks into an environment, and the whole atmosphere changes because someone is smiling, someone is happy. This is what God says. God says in 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 18, he says, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. Question for you. Have you ever seen someone give thanks and they're miserable? Or when you're thankful for something, you're truly happy, you have a smile on your face? Honestly, if you're genuinely happy about something, if you're genuinely thankful about something, don't you smile? Don't you laugh? This is the attitude that God says we should have all the time. He also says the same thing in Galatians 5. He says, now the fruit of the Spirit is, listen, love, joy, peace. If you have those three things in your life, there shouldn't be a day when you're not smiling. And guess what? As believers, we have them. God gives us those fruit of the Spirit. But you don't have to be a believer to have it. There are people in the world that knows how to smile. There are people in the world that knows how to laugh all the time. You understand? So do yourself a favor. Anytime you feel those sad moments, those depressive thoughts, when you feel that things don't look right, just remind yourself, if I can even force myself to smile, it's going to change my circumstance. It's going to change my situation. It's going to change the cells in my body. It's going to change the neurons that are firing inside of my brains. It's going to make me don't look so old, because when you frown and sad all the time, you look older than anything else. So the same way we start is the same way we're going to end. Remember what God's word says. God's word says yes, a resounding yes. I love you with an everlasting love. If that's not enough for you to put a smile on your face and to laugh, I don't know what else in this world can make you do that. Go about your business. Have a good rest of your day. And God bless you is my prayer.